Shalom. This is Shulamyah. How you guys doing this evening? I've been wanting to come back in and record something, and I hadn't been able to do it. I've started a new job, and trying to get used to this work schedule. It's been a long time since I worked, several years, because of a heart condition, and I have become better thanks to the Most High Yah. All praises to Him in His glorious name. And so, back into the game all over again. Trying not to end up necessarily in the rat race, but you do what you have to do in order to make, things work in your life, especially when it comes down to paying your bills, pay your rent, And, but it's all good. I feel good about it, and we're gonna make that work. So, I got a little time this evening to come to you and talk about some things that I've been thinking about. And one of the things I've been thinking about is the way men see us women, black women, I should say, not just women, because it's a very unique mindset that they have where we're concerned. Instead of there being a love for us, instead of there being a ingrained protection of us, I find that most like to throw us under the bus. Now, some would say, well, black women do the same thing with black men. And I can see where that is true as well. But I'm going to address black women because, number one, I'm a black woman. Number two, I see the responses that black men have to us. Now, let me put out my disclaimer right now, so that whoever may be listening to this, who may think that, I'm just putting out my biased opinion. I know that there are certain black men who love black women, who have much respect for black women, who support their women, take care of their women, and are very protective of us. So don't think that, Shulamyah is on a bash a man kick, bash the black man, even worse, kick, because I'm not. But I see the attitudes about us, and not just within the Hebrew community, black men in general. They, the things that they say about us, the things that how they treat us, is very different from other women, how other women get treated. Black women have taken on this very, very strong position in the household because a lot of times there is no husband. There is no man that's there who is supporting her and supporting her children and making them feel safe. So what has the woman done in the past 40, 50 years? They have taken on this role and this responsibility, and we probably could go back further than that, but I would say in the last 50 years that has started to change the roles of a relationship, and the roles that women have taken on has changed. Black women. I'm not talking about white women. If you're a white woman and you're looking at this and you're like, I have my own struggles, I'm sure you do, but I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about us. And that's because we truly have become the father in the household as well as the mother. We're raising our kids by ourselves. And this isn't just for a short period of time because someone is away fighting a war, or because the husband has passed away, or what have you. This is because there is just no man around, period, or no man that wants to be around, or he wants to be around to slack his lust. And that shouldn't be true. So you have women here who are raising not only young girls, they're raising young men. And we see in our nation today the results of a lot of that. We have a lot of young men who have taken on feminine roles. Would I say that that's her fault? No. I would say that that's the fault of society. That's the fault of the man deciding that he didn't care about being there for his children. And her fault too in a lot of ways, in some ways, because we do have women who are very what's the good word? Who will snatch a man's manhood. And maybe she didn't do that to his daddy, but she'll do that to her son. We have to teach our young boys to become men, and we can't do that if we squash manhood that's trying to grow and develop. And maybe we do that unbeknownst to ourselves, sadly enough. But the thought that men have about us black women is very erroneous. I think the fact that we've had this stigma of being the strong black woman has hurt us more than helped us. And I think that them looking at us and saying, oh, she's a strong black woman, has given them a tainted view of us as women. You don't see that in any other race. There is no strong white woman. There is no strong Asian woman. There is no strong island woman, for lack of better words. They don't describe them like that. They don't show that. Even though you got some very strong-willed, strong-minded women from every color, when it comes down to describing black women, it's always like she's damn near a man. And let me tell you, from my position as a black woman, I am not a man in any way, shape, or form. You know, as a single mother, I've had to stand up and I've had to deal with my sons, and I've had to explain to my daughter what a man is. And those are very, very hard roads to toe for a woman who really doesn't understand men much. The one thing that I could do for my daughter and my two sons was to explain to them what is expected of a man by the rules of Torah. And that's what helped. That's what helped me to navigate those waters as far as that's concerned, you know. But still, you know, I can't make a black man see me as a woman who needs him, a woman who is strong because she has to be strong, not because she wants his role. A woman who would love to give over the reins of being head of the household to him. That they don't seem to get. Now, girl, don't get me wrong. There are a lot of sisters out there who really don't care about giving up that role. They have a hard time giving up that role. They are so anal and so afraid of giving up control that they'll eat a man up. I'm trying to come in and trying to be husband and be dad and all those things that she says that she wants, but when he gets there, she's not ready. That's the word. She ain't ready. And I think when a man sees that she's not ready, you know, matter of fact, men don't touch a woman before you know who she is. And when you see she's not ready, pull back. Because that means she's got trust issues. She don't trust you to be able to love her and to love her children and to be the head of the household and to look out for her well-being. She don't trust you. So take your time. It's not that she's not worth it. It's not that she's not worth you taking the time to get to know her, to let her learn to trust you. Because even when she does, you still probably going to have a little bit of a power struggle because she's so used to being the head. Not a place that she should be used to being, but it's a place that she's had to occupy. So, before you look at our sisters so harshly and decide that they ain't worth a damn, and decide, that you're not going to do nothing for them, think about it. If you are a black man, you got a black mama, and if she was single, she's going through, this woman that you're interested in is going through exactly what your mama went through. Your mama might not have ever told you she was experiencing these things. But the loneliness and the hurt and thinking that you're never going to meet anybody and just being by yourself all the time without that kind of companionship, that can scar a woman. Scar her deeply. And before you just write her off as not being shit, how about taking your time to get to know her? Keep your business in your pants. Quit trying to bring it out and show it to her. Keep it in your pants. Find out who this woman is, because you may not want to lay down with her. Respect yourself enough not to put yourself in a situation you don't want. But respect her enough and her children enough not to put her hopes up there and their hopes up there just so you can get what you want. That's the whole part that's really hard to deal with, is that we have a lot of jokers that call themselves men. They trick women. They come in speaking beautiful words and give the impression that they are ready for everything that she got going on, whether it be her children, her finances, her whatever it is that she has going on. And if she's been up front with you and you've been nodding your head that that's okay, you deal with that, that's all right, baby. Just as long as you can get you some L99, you need to think about it. These women aren't scarred because nobody hurt them. They are scarred because they have trusted. They trusted either you or someone like you. So, before you start judging them harshly and start calling them bitches and start saying that they ain't shit and all this other stuff, why don't you do yourself and her a favor and keep your stuff in your pants, take some time, and get to know her. Save you both a headache. Because if you both figure out that you're not the one for each other, you basically have made a friend. Friends is a whole lot better than enemies. But if you take the time out to get to know her and you see that even though she is a hurt soul, she is also a beautiful soul and has enough strength that she stood on her own feet by herself for years. But she has the strength to back you up as her man, to be your receptor. So that's basically what I'm coming with today, and it's pretty short. At least I wanted it to be short. I don't think it was short. It's like 15 minutes long, a little longer than that. But, you know, I just kind of wanted to say that, and I'm going to listen to this and see how well it did. But that's my opinion on it. You know, this is Shulamyah. It's BLaCK, baby. I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm thinking, and hopefully it articulated okay. I'll talk with you guys later. You have a good day. Shalom.